Discuss about the regenerative braking. Okay, in the previous classes, in the earlier classes, we have discussed about the dynamic brakings for the separate leg set and the series motor, and also we have discussed about the plugging of separately excited motor and the plugging of DC series motor. So in this class, we will discuss about the regenerative braking of separately excited motor. So in case of regenerative type of braking, the kinetic energy of the moving system is converted into electrical energy and fed back into the electrical system. This type of braking is possible if the generated voltage in the DC machine is greater than the supply voltage. The generated voltage is directly proportional to the product of speed and field flux. If the speed is constant, generated voltage can be increased by increasing the field current. If the DC supply is obtained from a control converter, the converter is to be operated in inversion mode, that is by making the firing angle greater than 90 degree. The supply voltage is made less than the generated voltage of the machine, so that the power is taken from the machine and fed back to the supply mains. So this is the schematic diagram for applying the regenerative braking to separately excited DC motor. Okay, so next we will see the your equivalent circuit. Okay, this is the equivalent circuit during the motoring mode. Okay, so for motoring mode, the switch is at position 1. For motoring mode, the switch will be at position 1, and the converter will be working as a rectifier. Firing angle is less than 90 degree. So that is EA, supply voltage is greater than back EMF, EA is greater than EB, and in this case during the motoring mode the current is flowing from A to AA. Okay, so if you are applying the KVL over here, then you will get EA equal to EB plus IRA. So what is the input power to the motor? Input power to the motor is equal to input voltage into input current. So power input to the motor is equal to IARA. Okay, and the electrical power output of the converter, which is nothing but power input to the motor, that is equal to EAIA. Okay, the mechanical power developed by the motor is equal to EB into IA, that is equal to T into total torque into speed. So the torque developed is equal to K into IA. So the back EMF, we know that EB equal to K into omega, or here the armature current, from that voltage equation we will get the armature current IA equal to EA minus EB divided by RA. EA minus EB divided by RA. So next we will see about the braking mode. Okay, so under the braking mode, this is the equivalent circuit during the braking mode. Now the switch is in position 2. Okay, the switch is thrown to position 2. So in this case, the converter has to work in the inversion mode. So the firing angle will be greater than 90 degree. So the supply voltage will be less than the back EMF. EA is less than EB, and here the current is flowing from AA to A. So armature current flowing in the reverse direction. So by KVL you can write the back EMF EB equal to EA plus IRA. So the power fed back to the source equal to EA into IA. So the electrical power generated by DC machine, which is acting as a generator now, that is equal to EB into IA. So in this mode, IA equal to armature current equal to EB minus EA by RA. You see here, in case of motoring mode, it is EA minus EB divided by RA. But in case of braking mode, it is EB minus EA by RA. So during the motoring, the operation is in first quadrant, and during the generating, the operation is in second quadrant. The braking torque depends on the armature current. Armature current IA equal to EB minus EA by RA. The braking torque can thus be controlled by controlling the firing angle of the converter, which in turn controls the supply voltage. So that is how we can control the separately excited DC motor, okay, using regenerative braking. Okay, so this is how we have explained the regenerative braking operation of separately excited DC motor drive. So next class we will discuss about the regenerative braking of series excited DC motor drive.